Hello and welcome back to the MiNameIsJake channel. Today we're back with the single player Let's Play. I'm currently paused because I'm on top of the old house and I've got some very, very special friends. Not these, you. Be gone. I actually was going to record because I did have one in this hole over there, a zombie. But sadly, it despawned when I went to go and get the potion and apple. Now, oh hi spider. Anyway, so what I have, of course, as you can now hear, and I've killed everything else around it, is I have two villagers. His eyes look a little bit bloodshot with them things in the side. So yeah, I've traded with him a little bit. What's on the chest plate? Oh, projectile protection 2. Not fantastic. Yeah, none of these are exactly fantastic, especially the fact that none of them are farmers, which can hinder the baby making process. Zombies, can you? Can I? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Is there any villager ones before it starts setting them on fire? I'm using an axe so I don't set on fire from the stupid zombies. So yes, so my old house has been sort of reconditioned as a villager breeder to start with. Eventually I'll create some fancy contraption over that way, but for now I thought it's built, I might as well use it. Another thing you might notice is the fact that this has changed. So I've put a path in. I can't remember what I've done in videos. It's horrible. So I put a path into places, and originally I had a path around here, of course, to go on this. But I decided that I really wanted to build our, you know, I said, I wanted one for wheat, one for carrots, and one for potatoes. Well, it's started. That has started. We've marked them all out. Down here is a room where everything sort of goes into. I've also got some chests for random storage. Oh, come on. So this is what I've been working on the most. So it's all sort of, it's got 5 of the 6 floors in, and then of course I need to do the top. Need to actually, farm the land, or hoe the land, or whatever you want to call it. So if we carry on over here, I think I did show off this path in the last episode because we had to remember Porky, who is sadly buried over here. So today I plan on doing some stuff with the villagers and maybe doing some stuff on there as well. I want to sort of have a quick talk about some of the new stuff that's been sort of teased coming in 1.9, as I do want to be on the snapshots of them as soon as possible. And one thing they are changing about those is the Ender Dragon. I've suddenly realised I've slipped up possibly here. The fact that I have like no wheat in that, I think, and I'm on my last 2 bread. This is why I want other food sources, like gravy, tomato ketchup. Yeah, we're completely out of food. Oh god, right, we're going to be eating rotten flesh for a little bit of this video. Actually, we can... I don't really want to cook potatoes because I need them all to grow. Crap. Looks like the first thing I'm going to be doing, although I suppose not a too bad a thing to do while you're talking, is planting some wheat. Just grab it all for now. No. There we are. Right. So yeah. So one thing they're changing is the Ender Dragon. But what they've said is the fact that you're going to be able to fight the Ender Dragon twice. I'm not sure if it means like with the new Ender Dragon you can, like hatch the egg or whatever. But what they said that they want to do is they going to make it so that if you've already fought the Ender Dragon in your world, then you can redo it without having to reset your whole end. You know, people sometimes, you know, they build the big XP farms in the end. They don't want to reset the end just to think about the brand new Ender Dragon. So what I want to do is I want to try and fight the Ender Dragon pretty soon, so that we can do the 1.8 and below Ender Dragon. You know, it's pretty much been the same since its inception, from what I understand. And then, should we get into the snapshots, we can then refight the Ender Dragon with the new mechanics. I mean, I presume that not everything can be carried over, because, like, apparently they're going to make it more like the console. So I did some research and found out, basically we read one website, so if it's slightly wrong, blame that website, really not me, is that the Ender Dragon on consoles fires like fire, sort of. It fires like, you know how a blaze rod or a ghast fires out the fireballs? It does the same, but they're sort of purple, and it's not fire, it's something else. So it does that. Another thing in the console version is the fact that you know, after you've fought the Ender Dragon, the portal out spawns, but apparently it's always there, but not lit until you fight the Ender Dragon. I think even the egg is always there, and it uses it like a nest. So if you get too close, so from what I understand, if you get too close to the nest or the, you know, the exit portal, it gets more aggressive. So yeah, so you've got you've got the nest, you've got the you've got the you've got the fireballs, sort of, and another thing you've got is the fact that the you know, the towers that usually could just stand and shoot, and you know, it's quite fun, especially if you're not fantastic with a bow like me. They're changing that so that some of them you actually have to go up and punch. But you know, they're going to put these metal railings around them, so you have to actually go up there and punch them, which is a stupid idea to me, but never mind. You know, unless you case yourself in obsidian so you don't get blown off the edge, you're going to have to you know, have feather falling boots. So that's another thing. Another thing is path blocks, which I'm a bit on. I don't want them to be craftable, which is quite strange. Most people say I want them to be craftable, but what I would want is I'd want like some code that if I treaded a path a lot, treaded is probably not the right word, but you know, if there was something over there and I never extended the path, so I'd always walk over here, then I'd want Minecraft to monitor it and say if I go over the same block in the same direction, say 1,000 times or maybe a little less, it'll put a path block down, like replace, so it looks like it's trodden in. I mean, you could have different types. You know, you could have one for sand, one for gravel, one for normal stone that just makes it look a little bit darker. Just, you know, I don't want it to be this path block where people just sort of use it because, oh, I need a path block like that. I mean, I don't think people will do that too much, but you know, it's sort of I'm not too sure on it type of thing. You know, one thing I like about Minecraft is the fact that a lot of the stuff you have to improvise yourself. You know, like there's no supporting brace blocks. So what you do is you make it out of fences, or you make it out of logs, or wood, or stairs. You know, people say that they want seats in Minecraft, but at the same time, you know, I quite like being able to make my own seats. There's no toilets or, you know, sinks, so you use cauldron. You know, you use what you can find, which I kind of like. So there's another thing. Oh, what was the other thing? Corn, which I think will just be retextured wheat. Apparently he also leaked a funny bug, which like you have to have a spike before you start it. Maybe that's to do with the Ender Dragon, I'm not quite sure. This is Jeb and Inderbone I'm sort of grabbing stuff from. So like, another thing about the path blocks is I hope they don't replace gravel in villages. Because one thing that, I mean, I know they could possibly put code in to stop it, but in villages, if it's on like a hill, you know, sort of like a bit of a valley, they can, I'm trying to mime out a valley with the cursor. What I like about it is the fact that the gravel will fall if there's a gap below it. I mean, they can put code in so that the path blocks spawn with the terrain. But gravel, if it's spawned in the air, it'll just find the lowest thing, so it's a lot easier to sort of code and do. So even though it might be sort of a bit split up, there's still sort of a path there. I'm worried that we're going to end up with floating blocks everywhere, you know, and houses underneath the path, and you know, that sort of stupid thing. I need to get rid of that thing. Get rid of it. Please grow quickly. One thing I've forgotten with this is the fact that I have to put in the water. Yeah, British. I need to put the water in because... Hello. Oh, I bet they're spawning like here, maybe. Because you should be able to spawn down here. Like, there was a reason I've half slabbed all this. I made sort of the rooms so they were all like the full size of this, but I thought I don't really need that room. I don't like having two massively open spaces. So if I polish andesite, I've been making a load of andesite. You just use it with the cumstone diorite. You just use that and cobblestone. It makes the normal diorite. I'll make some because I'm going to need more anyway. The normal andesite, and then you of course just do that to make it polished. So you don't have to go and mine it all, which is quite nice. I'm going to accidentally eat the golden apple. It is just going to happen. I'm going to pop. But it's good to check that this thing works. Make sure I didn't place any hoppers in the wrong direction. Oh, that hopper's full. Hopper. Let's see if there's actually stuff going into this chest. Yes, there is. Good, so that all works. Can't remember if I checked it or not. So yeah, this one's not really had anything done to it. I just built the first one to see what it looks like. That one's actually being built. There's all glass in this one now. Since the last episode, there's actually all glass in it. I just have to fix the back. Another thing I did was, I can't remember. How did I get out on the other side? But I've altered it so instead of the buttons being there... Oh no, what it was when there was no windows there to get out, I just used to jump over the thing. But when I put the windows in, I was like, oops, I'm trapped. So what I've done is I've put the buttons there. It makes this look a little strange. I've kind of in two minds about putting blocks in the bottom floor and then, you know, the panes all the rest of the way up, or even ripping the whole line and putting it all to blocks. But anyway, so we've been chatting for like 13 minutes, but hopefully somewhat enjoyable. So we need... The main thing I want to do now is so that we can prepare for the Ender Dragon fighters. I do want to try and get some sort of XP grinder going. I can't remember if we found any... I presume we have, because I've seen I have a saddle somewhere, but that could have come from a mine shaft, so I'm not completely sure. Hi, cow. Oh, I also have some cows. Somewhere. In this hole, we have cow. We have 3 whole cows. Was originally 2 until I bred them. So yeah, so we're gonna get actual animals going. That was another thing, and I sort of, you know, I started struggling with the food, so I started making them, and then went off and found some cows. I mainly found the cows over there when I was sort of going out and looking for zombies. So this is a zombie hole that I put them in while they turn. It's like solitary confinement. So let's go in here. I need some wood. That's very important for doors. I'm going to see if I've got any in our little hole under here, because that's the thing. If you never remember to put stuff sort of back in the main storage area, you'll just have stuff scattered everywhere. I'll take some chests. I'll take that as well. I'll take that in case a disaster happens. That's going through there. Did I leave anything in here? There was some dirt. Okay. Chop, 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 chop. Can you not just... Thank you. So wood from over here. I don't have a wood farm either. I need to sort of make one of those. But I don't really want one of those ones that you sort of make on the cheap, which are just loads of trees bone mealed right next to each other. I don't really want to do that. I want to sort of do a... Maybe not exactly redstone, but like... something. So, you know, because with those you always get the massive trees that you can never find all the wood out of. Yeah, I must have found one. I've got golden horse armor saddles. If anybody knows when that was, please let me know. I'll check the names of all my videos, see if there's one that says spawner or abandoned mine. There was abandoned mine shaft, wasn't there? Like down my path thing. So it's probably that. Right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a bunch of wood. Hopefully we have a bunch of wood. Have I used all the wood on like bookcases and things? Probably. Actually, well, this house was made out of wood, and I remember having to cut down trees all the time. Pillock. Do I have any? I have this much wood. How many doors can I make with this? 30 doors. We'll do that. And they stack, thank God. They're the horrible acacia doors, but they're just used for sexual pleasure. I don't really know. From what I understand, you can use... they have to be able to see the sky, but you can use glass. So I'll grab some glass, get that smelting in these furnaces down here. I mean, slowly... getting stuff smelted down here. We'll just quickly craft these into blocks. Because I've got all this ore in this chest. Whoops, that's that. I haven't got enough for another block, but I'll leave that. So yeah, I mean, I've got some iron. I smelted some iron at some point. Get them out of there. I want to keep those over there, so I know where they are. Right, so we need some glass. I want to try and keep some blocks on me so I can grab. So should I need to extend if I need to extend this house around a bit, it's fine. Add food. No, man. At least I get a lot of flesh with killing off zombies that gather around the villages. I think I'm going to make this a little bit higher because some of the doors need a gap of air above them, I think. Let me just... No, that's not very good. Come, give me... Talk, is that why? I'm so sorry. Can you get out of the corner? Thank you. That might already get them going. In fact, yes, it has. She was getting a bit up and down. Right. So, what I sort of need to do is I need to make it 1, oh god, 2, 3. So 3 blocks on top of this I need to make. It'll be 4 actually, technically. It'll be that one, 1, 2, 3. Right, okay. Ouch, you little bugger. Ouch. I came all the way out here because I could see this guy. Is the building okay? Yes, it is. Good. Right. That's the only thing I really care about at the moment. Torch. Let's try and repair the land. Boop boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay, and then we can kill some of you off. Get your flesh as please no. You're not coming out of there. I'm gonna use my diamond axe. I think it's the same as an iron sword, so it's not terrible. Wow, the dings then sound a lot like the EastEnders theme tune. Cling, 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 ding, ding. I started watching that because a show that I do like watching is About to End, so I thought I need to replace it with something, and I'm not going to replace it with anything on ITV or Channel 4 because I have to watch ads. I know with the BBC you have to pay the thingamabob fee, but when you watch it on the internet... Can you? No, I don't want you. Look, can't you see your friend is up and ready for it? I want to do that. They seem happy without it, but I'll do that anyway. Because I've got to make them think that it's a village. So what if I was to do this? So you think it's the outside? Oh, hello. Are we going to see it? There's a baby! I can hear it. Where are you, baby? It's an Ickle baby! Oh, hello! You already sound like a teenager. What are you doing? I can't trade with you yet. Good. So this is apparently working. That's alright. I might do like the same on this side. Is this... It works. There's a child. Probably not the most efficient. But yes, we'll see what happens. I might even add in the middle a farm, and they can just plant whatever they want. There you are. He's come out of these because he thinks that this is outside. It's not. Dum dum dum. Oh yeah. So anyway, so this has been a good episode. I've talked about some of the stuff coming in 1.9 and my thoughts on it, as well as creating our first little baby. I will call you Michael. But actually, you might be a farmer. Looking at you, I'm not sure if you develop your bucket. Not your bucket. What? You don't develop your fucking thing on the front until you're adult, or what? But like, I mean, you were born between two people with black fronts, so you should be black. Says the laws of paternity. But we will have to see. Oh, hey, whoa. Yes. Thank you all for watching. We have our first little child. How does it feel being a mother? Whoops, I'm sorry, I smacked you in your damn nose. What? Whoa, where did the other guy go? 1, 2. Oh, there you are. Well, you're trying to do this sneak attack. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking to people with monobrows, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheerio.